What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Sagittarius. What's up, Saggy? I know you can't see it, but it says Sagittarius. What's up, Sagittarius? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, the first set you have is patience in reverse, number 16, with confidence in reverse, okay? So I feel like you're rushing something here because you don't have confidence in it. All right. Well, that should tell you enough. I feel like something here is just not going to be what you think it is, and I feel like you need to allow that to be what it is. Okay? I feel like you rushing something is not going to make the situation not be what it is. It's not going to change anything. Um, I feel like you're supposed to be losing hope and confidence for something. You're not supposed to be you know, I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing. With this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you're going against grain, you're going against destiny. If it's reverse, reverse the message. What is patience in reverse and confidence in reverse? You have the 10 of coins, the 10 of cups in reverse, 6 of wands in reverse, and the 7 of swords in reverse, okay? With the Fool in reverse, Aries energy here. It's going to be about family or work. Does not have to be, though. I feel like you're going to realize that, something here that you thought was long-lasting is not long-lasting at all. I feel like it's just looks good on picture. I feel like, something here is just, it's something good to fall back on. But with the 10 of cups in reverse, something here makes you miserable, literally, okay? I feel like if this is about work or a family situation, it's like they're only your friends because of work. They only talk to you because they have to. They're only nice to you because they're your family. Seven of swords in reverse, 6 of wands in reverse. I feel like you're going to realize that if you keep trying to do something here, you're going to have a fall from grace. You're going to be very unsuccessful, and you're going to be very embarrassed because you keep trying to push something that you're not supposed to be pushing. I feel like with confidence in reverse, some of you guys could be pushing this because you feel inadequate. Well, then that just means it's not for you. When something makes us feel like we're not enough for it, it's because it's not for us. That's just what that means. That situation requires a lot more than what you can bring, and that's okay. You don't have it. It doesn't mean that you are less than in any way. It just means you don't got it like that, and that's what it is. And that's okay. With the Fool in reverse, the universe does not want you to take a risk here, okay? Because you're not okay. What is the 10 of coins here? Let's clarify. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you were nurturing something here. You were taking care of something because you thought that it was all kumbaya, but it's not. You have the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like your intuition was telling you that it wasn't. The Three of Pentacles. But there's this fear of you being alone. There's a fear of you working alone. There's a fear of people not wanting to work with you, that you were willing to oversee all the little bullshit that was supposed to, like all the red flags you ignored. All the red flags you ignored just to say that you were part of the crew, just to say that you're part of something that literally makes you miserable and is going to be the reason why you fail. What's a 10 of cups in reverse here? You have the Fool, Aries energy here. Yeah, you have to take a risk here, and you have to take a risk to get the freak away from these people. Not take a risk where it stays with these people or the situation. You understand? The risk should be getting away from them, not adding on to whatever's, if it's a mess. If you're adding on to whatever's here, you're going to be embarrassed, and there's going to be a fall from grace. It's going to happen to you because you're supposed to be going on a brand new leap of faith without these people. You have the 7 of wands in reverse and the Tower. Yeah, a lot of you guys are going to stop fighting for this, and you're going to do the right thing. Others of you, you're going to have a fall from grace. You're going to fail miserably. There's going to be an unexpected shift, an unexpected change that is going to happen that's going to make you realize that you would have thought. What is the Seven of Swords in reverse? You have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're going to realize that, it's kind of like you went on the train of flowers and butterflies. That's the train that you went on, and you were not looking at the situation for really what it was doing. Minimizing your confidence, making you feel like you're not enough. Like, why are you giving the power to anybody on this planet to say what your grade is, what you deserve? Like, that's on you. You are allowing this. You're allowing someone to tell you, or a situation to tell you what you deserve, because they're not treating you great and you're still there. Then they don't deserve you, period. Get out of there. But if you keep showing up, they're going to keep punching the bag. What is the Six of Wands in reverse? You have the King of Swords in reverse. You're lying to yourself if you think this is not going to fall apart. You're lying to yourself if you think that you're going to be successful in this energy. Something here does not make you happy at all. It doesn't matter what it is. And I feel like, you, at this point, it's not even about all the other stuff. Because I feel it hasn't made you happy for a while. I'm hearing years. Okay, you have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Temperance card. Yeah, I feel like you need to be inconsistent, and you need to start being inconsistent. Okay, is what I feel like you need to do. And I feel with the Temperance card, you will be able to heal and detach from this in the way that you need to. Maybe this is something that you've been stuck on for too long, and you're just like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to detach that little by little. But if you stay here, you're going to drown, and you're lying to yourself if you think that you're not going to drown. You're lying to yourself if you think that you're going to be able to find a way out of this. No. Because you're supposed to be getting out. So the universe is going to automatically, everything that they do is going to be to push you out of this. So you're closed, it's like, this is the thing that you've been avoiding, you're going to have to do, basically. The next card you have is Door to Value, number 31, with power in reverse, Aries energy, okay? So I feel like when it comes to money and stability, you need to release control right now, okay? I feel like whatever's happening with your money and stability, I feel like if you don't go with the flow, the universe will touch your stuff, period. I feel like Door to Value is here. I feel like you have a lot of value when it comes to money and stability. Something here is very valuable, very lucrative, okay? And the way to keep that like that is by releasing control and going with the flow of things, okay? I feel there's something here that you want to protect, okay? But the only way that the universe will help you protect this is if you go with the flow with what they're saying. Do not go over here and do whatever you want to do and then asking them to protect your money and stability. No. That's not how it's gonna work. What is the Door to Value and power in reverse? You have the Lovers in reverse, the World in reverse, the Four of Cups, and the Devil in reverse. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. There's two Sagittariuses here, okay? The first ones of you already know what's up, okay? You did not get this far in life. You did not get this far with your money and stability for you to be a dummy, You've worked very hard for everything that you have obtained, okay? And you value that, and you have no problem. Real quick, okay, universe, what do you need me to do? You need me to move like this? You need me to move like that? Because you know that you don't want to lose what you have. You know that the universe can easily take away everything they give to us. You know that, and I feel like you're very smart. You're very smart because you don't push. You don't test the limits because you know you have something very valuable to lose. Very good. I feel like once the universe shows you that you need to release control in a situation, the first half of you Sagittariuses are going to do what you're supposed to do. You're going to detach. You're going to release control. You're going to release the need to have everything great and amazing. You're going to release that, and you're going to be able to clear your mind. Confidence is going to return, and you're going to be able to move forward in a different way, okay? Others of you, because you don't really care, and you're like, I don't care, this is my money, I'm going to do whatever I want, you're going to decide to not close out a chapter, and with the Lovers in reverse, that is taking you out of your soul path, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys, this was the last straw. This was the universe testing you to see if they can help you in some way, continue to whatever, and you failed. You decided to say, I don't care, I'm going to do whatever I want. And now you are not on your soul path. The universe doesn't even know where you are. You are in the dark. You're not connected to anything or anyone that is part of your path. The world that you're living is a world that you did not create. So therefore, whatever your intuition is telling you is not going to be accurate with what is happening in your reality, because you are not walking on your soul path. You're going to be confused is what's going to happen to you, because your intuition goes by our soul path. And if your intuition is going to keep telling you whatever is on the soul path, because that's what your intuition knows. It doesn't know the little bullshit arrogant ego decisions that you're deciding to make. It's automatically programmed for that. And it's been telling you so. But you wanna act like you're all big and bad. You wanna act like you're Daddy Kingpin. Sex does not matter, right? Because you got all this money and stability. The universe will show you real quick. They're going to humble you. They're going to show you we can take away what we give you. Because money and stability is the universe's. It's not yours. It's not Kanisha's. It's not anybody else. We don't come here with that, and we don't leave with it. That money and stability was created here on this earth. That money and stability belongs to the earth, not you. And you want to walk around and act like you can control and do whatever because you can, because you got money, because you got stability. Well, then you're going to lose that. You will lose the control and the power that you have, because with the money and stability that the universe gave you, you are not able to handle it correctly. And they will allow you to misuse your power and abuse your power for a while. Because not only are you going to lose that, two, you're not going to be you're going to be lost. You're going to be out of your path. So you're not even going to know what to do with yourself. It's two double whammies in one, when it could have been zero. But the universe works in beautiful ways. They don't work in ways where we're going to expect things. No. Let's clarify. Gemini energy here, Capricorn energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be reversed, but like I said, there's only like a few of y'all that are doing the right thing. Others of y'all chopped and screwed. What's the Lovers in reverse? You have the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, those of you guys that are designed to stay stuck on the past, that are designed to stay stuck on one level in your life and not move forward. You're not moving into your soul purpose, into your soul path. You're not going to meet anybody that you're supposed to meet. You're not going to be in any situations that you're supposed to meet, because you decide to stay stuck in the past. Your future is moving. The world is still moving. The world is still revolving. But just because you decide to stay stuck somewhere does not mean that then your life stops. Your plan stops. Everybody else's is still going though. You have the Two of Cups, yeah, because you're supposed to have love. You're supposed to have all that. You're not gonna find it on this path that you're on right now though. No, you're not. You're gonna find it on your path, but you gotta make sacrifices to get there now. In order for you to get to your path, you're gonna have to lose everything. So that you can know how to value things. If you already did this. So what I would suggest is just allow something to just fall apart. The quicker, the better. So you can restart your life. Because you can gain all this back that you're about to lose. By deciding to make the sacrifices necessary. By showing the universe, I don't need it. Take it. That's fine. I will start brand new. And in this new chapter, I'm going to care. I'm actually going to value the things. I'm not going to abuse my power. Whatever. If it's reverse the message. What's the World in reverse? You have the anything is possible, okay? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are saying anything is possible, and that's why you're keeping this door open. No. It's not anything is possible moving backwards. Those two words, those two in the sentences do not even go together. Anything is possible is for the future, is moving forward. If you have to stay behind in anything, if you have to leave a door open for anything, if you stuck on anything, there's no hope there, because that's backwards moving. The universe doesn't speak in that language. So you're literally speaking and saying stuff for no reason. What is the Four of Cups here? You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys don't love yourself enough. That's what it is. You don't love yourself enough to value certain things, to take care of certain things. But you're going to learn to love yourself when you have nothing. When you have nothing to fall on, when you have nothing to do, that's when you have, and nobody but yourself. Nothing but yourself. If the universe has to force you to start loving on yourself, they will do that by making you lose everything. Because that's the only way. That's the only way that you're going to learn. If you don't do it willingly, by willingly making the sacrifices and the compromises necessary, the universe will start taking more. Because when the universe has to come in and do it for us, they always take more than needed. But when we do it, we have control, right? Would you rather your mom clean your room than you clean your room? You would rather clean your own room, right? Because there's certain things that you don't want to be touched. But you know you got to clean it and you know what's garbage. But if your mom goes in there, she going to touch mad stuff and throw away stuff that you don't even want. It's the same energy. The universe is going to go up, all up in there. What's the devil in reverse? You have the King of Cups. And those of you that are detaching from the situation, those of you guys that are deciding to, you know what, I'm going to just allow to happen. I'm going to release control. I'm going to release the need to always be right. I'm going to release the need to have this be perfect. Those of you guys that are doing that, it's because you're emotionally stable. It's because you're emotionally solid within yourself, okay? You make really good decisions when it comes to your money and stability, because when it comes to your heart space, you're balanced. Your emotions are balanced, and that's why you're always going to make good decisions, and the universe just wants to applaud those of you Sagittariuses that stood up to the plate and did what you had to do, made the sacrifices necessary, and did not allow your ego to get the best of you. Those of you guys that allowed your ego to get the best of you, you're gonna have to go on the ground, get smushed on the ground, and then figure out a way to come back up. Because the main process here is for all of us to lose our ego, create the one that is meant for us to be created, and learn how to operate from that ego. It's not 24/7. The ego is necessary, but we're not supposed to be in there 24/7. We're supposed to use it when necessary. You have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy here, and the Nine of Wands. A lot of you guys are literally falling into a trap here because you won't hold yourself accountable for something. So you're literally going to fall into a trap. You're literally going to cause your own demise. You're like, the reason why you're going to lose everything is literally because it's going to be because of you. Others of you, like I said, you're very emotionally stable within yourself. You're doing what you have to do, and that's why easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Last card you have is the Thinking Woman, number 47, with Strength card, Leo energy here. Okay. So I feel like there's a plan here that you have. You're thinking about something. You're thinking about creating some type of plan. I feel like with Strength card here, it is a very good idea. I do feel like it is going to require a lot of strength, a lot of confidence. You might have to put yourself in situations where maybe you don't really want to, but, you know, I'm hearing for the greater good. Like, you have to do something. I feel like you're thinking about it. I feel like you know what it's going to require of you as well. What's the Strength card in the Thinking Woman? The Hierophant in reverse, the Five of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Star, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's two Sagittarius is here. The Nine of Coins in reverse at the bottom of the deck, okay? I do feel like the first Sagittarius, you are going to take your time with this here. Okay, whatever this is your wish. So you're going to take your time with it. Okay, with the Five of Coins in reverse, I also feel like you're also recovering from something. So you're going to take your time. You're not going to rush. You're going to have hope and, and hope for the best. I feel like this ride is going to require strength, confidence, endurance. Like, you're on this boat and you're realizing, like, okay, this might take a while. So I'm going to have to not lose hope, not lose faith, and I feel like slowly but surely things will come together. It might take a while, longer than what you expected, but I feel like as long as you show up with the Five of Coins in reverse, you can't lose, okay? You won't be in lack, okay? Because at least you're showing up to the plate, okay? Now, others of you with the Hierophant in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse, you're not worried because you're breaking the rules, or you're not worried because you're breaking the law in some way. You're not worried because you feel like you're just like, no, I'm not going to do this the hard way. What you thought? I'm going to go to the back door. I'm going to break the law. I'm going to figure out a way to do this. I'm not going to do this the right way. And that's why you're going to fail. Others of you, this is going to fail so bad for you because you are so needy. You're so dependent on others that you're willing to ruin your life in order to make a point or whatever. So you're going to fail very miserably. You're going to take a senseless risk. It was not necessary for you to do that. You could have been patient and had hope and take your time, like half of the Sagittarius are going to do, but you decided to fuck that. I don't have to follow the rules, right? You don't have to go slow, right? Okay, so then therefore when you're in jail, they don't have to be nice to you, right? Keep that same energy, sweetie. I feel like a lot of you guys are breaking the rules or doing something against the law, or you're repeating a past mistake. You're literally doing the same thing that you did before. The Queen of Wands. Yep. A lot of you guys are looking real good, smelling real good. Okay. Those of you guys that are doing the right thing, that are keeping the hope up, that are keeping the faith up, every day you look more handsome, more beautiful. Those of you guys that are doing the opposite of this, you're looking more uglier every day because you're not healing. So your soul is becoming more dark and dark. Some of you guys, you're aging a lot quicker than what you're supposed to be, because you're not doing any, you're just out here doing whatever. So the universe is going to stop catering to you. The universe is going to stop helping you. You know, you are ruled by Jupiter. And if you don't, that's growth and expansion. Like literally, the universe can go whoop and just make you smaller than a pea. And they can make you as big as a giraffe. It's all about you. And if you're going to sit here and not follow the rules, shit, they'll make you into nothing. Anyways, let's clarify. What's the Knight of Coins here? You have the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, those of you Sagittarius that are deciding to take your time with something, you're not going to regret it, okay? What's the Star here? You have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like, you know, it's annoying to sit there and have hope for the situation. This is not a situation where you're like, yippee yay yay. But I feel like you're like, there's no other choice, right? I'm not going to break the rules. I'm not going to go against the grain. I'm not going to do something that I did before and I saw the outcome I got. It was not good. I'm not going to repeat that. The only thing left to do is to have hope. And you have it. With the Star here, you have a lot of that shit. You're a healer in some way. You heal yourself. So the universe is trying to get you to use all the hope and the faith that you have within yourself to help you with the situation, which is going to work. It's like the universe wants to make you become a magician. They want you to start using your powers in some way, your healing powers for yourself. What is the Five of Coins in reverse? You have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the universe is going to be very fair and very generous to you, okay? Because you are willing to do the things, you're willing to do things the way that you're supposed to do them. You're willing to do the hard stuff, okay? What's the Knight of Wands in reverse? You have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you guys were rushing, thinking that if you rush something, it's like you thought something was yours already. You're so cocky, some of y'all. And you're like, oh, this is mine already. I don't need to do that. I can skip the line. I'm going to get accepted and then denied. You're going to feel so I'm hearing guilty. Some of you guys are going to feel guilty. You have the King of Cups here and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, because you're going to be on your ass. Like, you're going to get betrayed and backstabbed. What's the Hierophant in reverse? It's going to be about love. You have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Coins in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? For the Hierophant in reverse, I feel like your intuition was telling you, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. You have a lot to lose. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. And because with the Five of Coins, you're like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not outside of the church. I'm inside. But it's like, yeah, you're still stressing though. He is definitely still stressing. And your intuition is like, yeah, but you're not okay though. Like, it's still rocky. It's still iffy. Like, you should chill. And you didn't. So I feel like you manifested heartbreak. You manifested, you know, whatever. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like you had an emotional outburst because you were so mad. Instead of you, like, calming down. And this is what happens when you don't heal. Like, you needed yourself to be emotionally stable in a certain... It's like you got mad because your boss said you can't do something anymore. And what you did was, man, what? You're going to tell me I can't do it? Man, I'm going to go against the world. I'm going to hack into the system. And I'm going to do whatever I want. Like, and by you making an emotional erratic decision when your emotions are not okay, like, they caught you. It was a trap. They knew that you were going to do that. They were trying to figure out who was the culprit. They were trying to figure out who was the one that was doing the stuff. So then they close it out for everybody. Of course, the little fiend, the fiend is going to come out. We all going to see the fiend when we all take it away. You were the only one that was like, what? Let me hurry up. What? You were the only one. Everybody else was like, all right, well, I guess we're going to have to just take our time and just go slow with it. What's the Nine of Swords in reverse? You had the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you literally were going towards this because you thought you had no worries. You have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is going to show you that money isn't everything. The moon is here because you are more scared than a mother effer. You're a scaredy cat. And the universe is going to show you there's nothing to be scared of. You're scared of losing all your money and stability. You're so scared of losing all your money and stability that you're willing to break the rules and the laws to keep it, not knowing that the universe also has a say in that. So, I feel like what's going to happen is, the universe is going to, make your worst fears happen because you are breaking the rules anyway. So, that's what's going to happen. Others of you, I feel like you are going to face your fears and you're going to take your time with something. That's it. Like, life is literally that easy. You're going to be like, okay, well, clearly the universe wants me to just chill. So I'm just going to chill. I'm not going to push. Because if I push, the universe could take, and that's exactly what's going to happen for some of y'all. But others of you, you're going to face your fears and be like, you know what, fine. If this got to go slower than what I wanted to, then it's going to go slow. Let's clarify. What is, give you some advice. What is patience in reverse and confidence in reverse? You have everyone has value, okay? Yeah, so I feel like everything happens for a reason is also what I'm getting here. I also feel like there's something the universe wants you to know that everything has value. Even though everyone has value, everything has value. You are nobody to tell anybody what they're worth or what they're not. Okay, some of you guys are out here trying to tell people, oh, you don't need to be here. You're not valuable. You are no one to tell anybody that they're not supposed to be here. We all came down here to learn. So if you're telling anybody that they don't deserve to be here, you're the first person that does not deserve to be here. You're projecting because you know deep down in your heart, you don't deserve to be here. You're a mother effer. So what you're doing is you're projecting on other people, saying, oh, they don't deserve that, they don't deserve this, they don't deserve that. Yes, they do. And you are no one to tell people that they don't deserve things just because things are falling apart for you. Okay, and I feel the universe is going to show you that the little guy has value. Some of you guys stepped over the little guy to get to the big guy. And now the universe is going to either make you a little guy or show you front row seat of the little guy being successful, to show you that everyone has value. I also feel like if this is the other way around, where this is being done to you, you're going to go and excel and expand, and you're going to show people everyone has value. If it's the other way around, what is power in reverse and door to value? You have feel joy in all you do. Okay, yeah, I do feel like whatever this is for work, you guys love what you do for work. You wake up every day so happy to do what you do for work, or whatever this money and stability thing is. That's why I was picking up that energy that you're like, of course, whatever I have to do, like, I'm not going to risk anything, right? It's just like, no, right? It's like this could be something that you've always wanted your whole entire life, right? Maybe you finally bought your dream car, right? And you're just like, and maybe you and your buddies always be drinking, and you're like, no, I ain't gonna listen. Listen, I'm not drinking and driving, so either one of y'all gonna pick me up, or I'm not going, because I'm not about to mess up I'm not gonna get an accident in my car. I'm not gonna scratch my car. My car is gonna stay in the garage because I've literally manifested this. Some of you guys manifested this work or stability situation. And you're grown enough to be like, I'm not going to allow anything to mess that up for me. And whatever I have to do to keep it safe, I will. Good for you. Others of you, you don't even enjoy what you do for work, which is why you find it so easy for you to just abuse it. Because when you care about what you do, when you care about the job and everything, you won't do anything to risk it. You won't do anything to be able to lose it. Like, you're just like, whatever. And that's something that you need to take in the back of your mind, because if that's how you feel about the job, imagine how the job feels about you. And the job is controlling you, because the job can fire you right now. They could fire, they don't care about you. So you need to really think about what you're doing here and why you're doing it. What is Strength card and the Thinking Woman? You have set your intentions, okay? And don't relinquish your power, okay? So I feel like those of you guys that are having hope in a situation here, those of you guys that are going to decide to take something slow and take your time, I feel the universe does not want you to relinquish your power, okay? It's okay for you to take delays. It's okay for you to take another route, okay? But don't ever give up, okay? I do feel like this plan, this idea, whatever, is going to take a long time. You need to know that the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. It's going to take a while. All right, maybe longer than what you thought, but with don't relinquish your power. Do not give up under any circumstances. You know, it's like don't pull over at all. Just lower the speed on the car, or stay on the right lane, whatever, but do not pull over. Slow down if you need to, but don't pull over. Others of you, your intentions matter here, okay? Your intentions is, I don't give a fuck, I'm a rebel, I can break the laws, I don't, rules do not match me, so, and that's the intention that you're walking around with. You have to understand that we all have an energetic footprint. We all have like a regular finger one, there's an energetic one. Okay, everyone has it. Everyone has one, and it's specified to them just like a fingerprint is. And it's different. Everyone's is different. The universe responds to your energetic footprint. And if your intentions are negative, if your intentions are, I'm going to break the rules, if your intentions are, I don't care, I'm about the universe, I'm going to take this risk, I don't give a fuck, I'm going to break the rules, I'm going to break the laws, whatever. If that's your intention, the universe feels that, and they're going to respond to that. Therefore, you're not going to ever grow or anything, because the universe, the energy that you're giving off is needy. And the only way for you to change your energy is to change yourself. You have to focus on the positive, all right? I feel like a lot of you guys need to stay optimistic, because there are a lot of good things happening, if you choose to see it that way. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.